So you're building Mars habitation, and you're building Mars hydroponic. Excellent. So... Missile silo. Desert grassland, plain, snow, tundra. So presumably not a hill version of those. I mean, it's a grassland, but I'll move here and we'll check. No, I can build a fort, but not that. So I could replace one of these tile, like just one of these farms, just to be able to reach more stuff over here. Or I could go up here. Hell, I could do one of both. You know what? I'm going to put a missile silo right over there. I don't know if it's going to get pillaged right away. Suppose I could stand a unit on it. You. We are please waiting, please waiting, please waiting, please waiting, please waiting. Dun, 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 dun. Every run can be a pacifist run if there's no one left to complain about your warmongering at the end of it. True facts. So you're going to go and stand on that tile. And you're going to come over here and not build a missile silo. Is it because there's already an improvement? Planes. Can you not build it where there's already an improvement? That seems odd. Tell you what, we're going to start by going over here. Farm needs to be removed. Well, I don't know if that uses one of his charges. He only got 2 charges, so I don't want to do that. I'll send a builder over there to remove it or something. It's weird that it doesn't just auto-remove. All of a sudden, Greece wins a cultural victory. Well, that would be startling. Seems a little unlikely that they'll get in 20 turns, though. We got a tip in from Coolman Fight, who says, there have come a Magic the Gathering board game. And Coolman is in London, England for his holiday. Oh, that's cool. There's a Magic the Gathering board game? I am not aware of that. I'm going to have to check that out. Oh, Flamebeard asks, by the way, a bit off topic, have you taken a look at Endless Space 2? I haven't yet. I do have a code. I haven't installed. I have literally not loaded up the game. I haven't had the chance. And it's like, it's making me sad because I want to. Because I love the look and a lot of the feel of Endless Space 1, but I found it a little bland and lacking. So I'm really hoping Endless Space 2 brings it to the next level. We'll see. Captain Penguin says, your Stellaris run inspired me to make a pacifist bureaucracy. I made some long-lived plus core sector pacifist beak people with plus unity from farms. My diplomacy and happiness is unstoppable. I bet it is. That does sound actually quite good. I think, weirdly enough, I think if I were to do another pacifist run, I would make sure to go with a larger galaxy with more people. Because then there would be a lot more opportunity to make friends. Like, in kind of a different way. I also don't think I would take the extra sector stuff right away. You get some from some things, and maybe. But I don't know if I'd go as crazy, because it really forced me to feel like I had to expand a lot. Actually, if I hadn't gone hyperspace, all of those problems would have gone away. Right? If I had gone warp gates instead, I wouldn't have cared. Like, that neighbor that sort of, like, took over hyperspace lane, he wouldn't have bothered me. I would have just jumped around him, and that would have been fine. We would have had a little bit of border gore, but who cares? So I think, actually, that might be the #1 thing for a pacifist run in Stellaris, is not going hyperspace. Because there's too many opportunities for someone to cut you off and things to get annoying. Barbapoil. Barbapoil, thank you very much. I caught a cold during a heat wave, and I've been binge watching your videos and playing Transport Fever. Thank you for all the entertainment. Transport Fever is a lovely game, isn't it? Lovely. I mean, you know, it's a little slow, like weird, unoptimized every now and again, but man, it is a lovely game. Wish I had more trade routes here. You know what? Go for the stadium. Make more people happy. So you're going to repair that tile, and that little acolyte's not moving, so we're going to have to just ignore that spot for ages. Randomized mechanized infantry. Sure, we'll just put you on this hill and fortify you up. Magic the Gathering Arena of the Planeswalkers. 2 to 5 players. Wow. And a WoW board game? I think there has been a WoW board game for a while. It's one of those expensive ones, isn't it? It's like a $100 board game where the box is like super heavy because it's full of minis. I might be thinking of the wrong thing, but I don't have that one. I do like WoW. We have like World of Warcraft Trivial Pursuit. And it's weird because half the questions are like super easy and half of them are like impossible. Well, I suppose what it comes down to, like when Ascension and I were sitting down to play it, anything that was like from, you know, the early days of WoW, vanilla WoW, maybe, you know, maybe up to like Burning Crusade, we're fine. Anything related to like more modern expansions was weird. Any of the lore from like 10,000 years ago, War of the Ancients, we had that shit like nailed down. It was fine. But yeah, it's really funny that, you know, there's just, it felt like it had a weird variety. So you guys can remove improvements, right? So I think he can go over here and remove that farm. Let's keep seeing some great works from Sparta. You know, we're just going to take it now. 84% is good enough. Good enough. Just try to do what you can. So we are 17 turns away there. 26 turns away here. We really need those trade routes to expire so that I can send them over here. I do have interest in playing Subnautica, especially since I do have an Oculus Rift, right? And it's a VR-capable game. I think I have a copy. I just have never gotten around to it. Oh, we're no longer the suzerain of someone. Do we have... We have envoys available. What the hell, man? Let's get her done. Disrupted rocketry. What do you want? Mutual defense pact. Sure, that sounds fine, buddy. We've been great friends. We've actually been great friends with Gorgo as well the whole time. You know what? I could probably go and actually like make ourselves a friend / ally with them again. Oh, it just wore off with Trajan. Because we're not gonna. Well, no, we might be nuking the world. Although someone told me, I think it was in a tweet, something like, if you're allied with someone, you can nuke their stuff without starting a war, or some weird thing like that, like presumably if you accidentally clip one of their units or something, which used to instantly start a war in Civ 5, it doesn't anymore. Oh yeah, I do need to try Star Trek Bridge Simulator, I know. How's the solo experience in Star Trek Bridge Simulator? That's what I want to know. Because, I mean, obviously there's like a big multiplayer aspect to it that's quite cool. And I would love to play that with friends, but, you know, I don't have like 3 friends that are willing to drop $1,500 for like the full Oculus Rift experience. So I know there's a solo bit, and I'm curious to see how good that is, because I could just do some videos for that. Subnautica's amazing in VR, but if you don't have your VR legs, it gets very intense very quickly. Yeah, I don't. The only game so far that's really caused me to get like VR dizziness is Adrift, the game where like you're floating in space, you know, just like that Gravity movie kind of thing. That's the only one that's really done it for me. Really. Does help that most of the games I've put in the most time in VR have been like the really like low impact ones, like I Expect You to Die. I did the whole Rick and Morty VR thing. That was excellent. Captain Side Salad, thank you very much for the tip. Hey Quill, just a little bit towards your chocolate and whiskey fund. I regularly watch your streams, and after this week, I have needed it. Made redundant, but then got offered my dream job. What a week. Holy crap. That sounds like a hell of a roller coaster week. I'm happy it seems to have worked out okay. Then got offered my dream job. That's excellent. Congratulations. And Kuman, for the ice cream and tea tip jar. So that's for Essentia, I think. The ice cream and tea tip jar. I don't remember how many player there can't... Oh, to play the Magic the Gathering. Yeah, apparently I think in the chat they said 2 to 5. So we'll take a look at that one, because I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering. I haven't in years, but I used to play competitively when I was in university, which was a little while ago, like over 15 years ago. God damn, I'm old. Shit. All right, and with that level of bitterness, let's build some more nukes. What are you doing? Why am I even asking that question? Build me a goddamn nuke. Excellent. Do we have any yet? I don't think so, because this is a uranium. Oh, no, we do. We have one nuclear device. Nuclear device all ready to go. And just by to buy. If I did just decide to build a nuclear submarine, oh yeah, 4,000. Nuke the AI to feel younger. That's right. Bum, 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 bum. Build more nukes. Just fill your queue with nukes. New spy. Do I have? I don't see it here, so it feels to me like you need to go to Geordie. And then defend over here. I don't see a spy there. I thought I'd put a spy here, but I don't see one. So yeah, go to Geordie. And you'll be counter-spying, making sure our rocketry doesn't get obliterated here. Can you nuke them from orbit as a born ground silo? Well, I mean, presumably... So, I mean, they don't park in orbit, but presumably these are, like intercontinental ballistic missiles, which do go to the edge of space and down. The missile silos, I think, have a range of 12 for nukes and something like 15 for the thermonuclear devices. That's quite far. 12 tiles is a lot. Monty and Cleo are at peace. Well, there you go. Do. You know what I want here. Build more nukes. Woo! Barbarians. Oh, damn it! Gotta spend my freaking influence. My envoys. I did study computer science. Actually, I was doing a double major of computer science and English. Started off just computer science, but mixed it up a little. I think I heard a little do. I think that I should have it like sound like coins going into a whiskey bottle or something is what the tip sound should be.
It comes.
And Cool Man Fight says, or your friend, I'm not sure. It's very confusing. I challenge you to a fight in Magic the Gathering. This is still to the tea and ice cream tip jar. I'm so out of date with Magic, though. It wouldn't work. I don't know. Change policies? No, it's fine. I mean, there's probably some policy shift I could do that would actually make things better or stronger or whatever, but you just sit tight. I'm not going to upgrade you. Same thing. So your job... you will get upgraded here. Boom. There are still barbarians popping up while leaving from Mars. Dang, those are some stubborn, illiterate savages. Well, they're more like partisans and rebels and terrorists at this point, right? More than anything else. That's the way you got to think about these modern barbarians. Hey, Coffee Script. I don't know if you're actually a reference to like the language. It's language, quasi-language, CoffeeScript, which is like JavaScript superset. I don't know how you would refer to CoffeeScript. Never really got into, or was that CSS? One or the other. Never really got into it at the time. Twitch trivia that may interest listeners. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it with your Twitch account and get one free subscription. Wish I'd known sooner. Love your Civ and coding videos. Thank you very much, CoffeeScript. Yeah, Amazon like owns Twitch, so an Amazon Prime account is the same as a Twitch Prime account. So you can link the two together, and then you have Twitch Prime on Twitch, which means no ads, I think. And with Twitch Prime, you get one free sub a month that you can apply to any channel you want. It doesn't auto-repeat. You're gonna have to make sure to hit the button. But yeah, like I had Twitch Prime for a couple of years, I think, and then when they linked up with Amazon, I just got Amazon Prime because it's great. It's just a wonderful way to support Twitch and the content creators, and not be bugged by ads, which everyone likes that. You, Missile Silo. Excellent. You, Fortify. Excellent. ICBMs don't only go to the edge of space. The apogee is approximately 3 times the apogee of the International Space Station. Interesting thing, and actually, XKCD did a great explanation on this on their. I can't remember what that's called, but like the blog where they explain how things might work or this or that or whatever. Yeah, let's be friends, buddy. Getting to space is really easy. Getting to space is trivial easy. I mean, even like anyone who plays Kerbal for like 10 minutes can reach space. The hard part is staying in space, because reaching space only requires remarkably little sort of thrust in delta V. But staying in space requires that you go sideways very fast. You only have to go up a little fast to reach space. But to stay in space, you have to go sideways very fast. So it's entirely reasonable for ICBMs to go really high up, get quite high in space, and then come back down, but never have any hope of getting to orbit, or in fact deorbiting onto a target, which would be silly and annoying. This trade route is not going to come out of Geordie, because what we need to do is accelerate Roibus over here. So your job... No, you're counter-spying. We've seen this before. I'm a little worried, you guys. I think our UI might be... Oh, there we go. Counter spy. There we go. Counter spy spaceport. Things are getting a little weird. I'm betting there's been some sort of update to CQUI between the week, and it might not be the most stable thing in the universe. Some ICBM carriers were used to launch satellites on the cheap. Ah, that's quite cool. But I mean, obviously that would be a very different, like, final payload stage. That is really cool, though. Very fast and little fast sounds like technical terms to me. Yeah, but it made sense, though, didn't it? It totally makes sense. To get into space, you need to go fast, but not as fast as you'd expect. To stay in space, you have to go much more fast than you think. There you go. Science. Rocket science explained as to a 5-year-old. So presumably, I have someone counter-spying here. I don't know if this is the same spy, but presumably we have someone counter-spying there, so you will actually move here. I don't know. To Roibus. Right there. I don't know if it's stuck. CQI was updating weekend. I mean, the CQI is constantly being updated, and the workshop mod gets updated about once a week. She's calling me a coward. Yeah, we're gonna nuke her. She keeps calling me a coward whenever I'm not actively in a war, so I think we're just gonna nuke her. You have 2 spies counter-spying. Yeah, that's what I think. So, I mean, I think we've properly set one up in Geordie Source. Thing is, you can't see them on the map, which is a little weird to me. Well, no, okay, no. I can see him here now. Okay. Good. So the other spy I'm going to send to Roibus to counter-spy over there. There we go. So both my rocket places are being counter-spied. Are you being sarcastic, Rondoon? Because I don't think it's surprising or coincidental that geospatial satellite placing tech and ICBM tech are developed very closely together. I mean, first of all, there's the aspect of, like, it turns out that rocketry is rocketry. And the other thing, it turns out that having satellites in geosynchronous orbit to help you, you know, direct things to targets and spy on targets is very much what you'd want if you were developing intercontinental ballistic missiles. So it does make a lot of sense that they loop together. Okay, you're going to go and remove the improvement over here. Okay, removing improvements doesn't use a charge, and I'm willing to bet it wouldn't have used it on the military guy either. The more you know. But I wasn't sure. I don't know why I'm helping out. whatever, because you can't trust the AI to actually like clear up barbarians properly. Let's get some more great works. That sounds like fun, because we keep stealing them. We just got Odyssey. That's cool. How's your culture victory coming along? Well, I mean, you're literally halfway there now, but we are 15 turns away from a space victory, assuming no one sabotages us. Sarcasm sign held up high. Okay, good. Pretty sure, but on the internet, you never know. Hard to read tone in a text unless there's that /s. It felt like it probably was, but at the same time, it's like, well, just in case. And even if it was, still worth explaining, making sure other people sort of get it. Dun 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 dun. I think this guy actually attacked my unit, which hurt it, and then it just rehealed. I don't know. Maybe it killed something else. It's hard to read what the damage was talking about here. Oh, you're not dead. I'm shocked. Hey, we're getting XP. What's the red nuke button near your north border for? I don't know! I don't know what that could be for. No. We're up to 2 completed nuclear devices, by the way. This is Major Tom to ground control. You gotta play Kerbal again. The problem is, like, Kerbal hasn't changed in a while. 1.3 was basically just a localization patch, which, don't get me wrong, is, you know, it's a fine idea, but the problem is Squad is not great about running their business or, you know, paying their programmers or doing things like that. But I'm definitely feeling that space itch again. Do you suffer from space itch? Why not ask your doctor if Kerbalium is right for you? Caution. Kerbalium may cause dead little green frog people. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so we'll have to decide. This Saturday might be Kerbal, could be RimWorld. I know a lot of people want to return to that. Some people just want more city skylines. Some people want more Factorio. Yeah, I want the Alliance back. That's fine. But let's can I get like all the luxuries? I'll give you some aluminum. Oh, you already had aluminum. $11 gold per turn. You know what? Tell you what. We're just gonna cancel out the ivory. And then you're gonna throw money my way. There. He might still be in war against Tamiris, actually. I'll have to recheck. I'm pretty sure that's probably true. Dwarf Fortress. I was actually going to play Dwarf Fortress last weekend, but it turns out House Grey Dwarf is lost. That folder of Dwarf Fortress must have gotten deleted accidentally during one of my cleanups of something. I'm very sad. I still have like the shortcut to it, and the shortcut it points to a folder that doesn't exist anymore. And I've searched my whole hard drive. I do not have the files for House Grey Dwarf anymore. Makes me incredibly sad. Not that there was a whole lot left. Basically, House Grey Dwarf was just going to be like 5 minutes of mining at some adamantium and opening up the circus, and then watching everyone die. Hey, thermonuclear devices. And you know, that's all. That's fun and cool and exciting and all, but there wasn't going to be much in the way of gameplay left, so it's not like we actually lost anything. But it still makes me sad. Here, use on vehicle. Oh, much more dangerous, but... another missile cruiser armada just completed over here. Excellent. Oh, we got the pair of them! Because Venetian Arsenal, baby! We're gonna get all our missile cruisers up by this city. For when the war starts. Trade route. You are going to move to Roibus. We'll see if you can't shave a couple more turns off of that.